Our candidates will be for El Paso Community College District 1, Dr. Denise Rasso, Constance Rushline, and Mr. John Uxer. And so I won't take up the time giving the introductions. Mr. Uxer, I guess you're the candidate that's up first. So if you...
You'll be up there?
Sure, absolutely. I believe it's a 1-minute introduction and then the questions.
Right.
Okay.
Excuse me, can y'all hear me? I'd rather do this out the microphone. My name is John Uxer. I've lived here about 40 years. I apologize, I was born way up north in Las Cruces, okay? And so, I've done that. I am retired. I've worked as an engineer. I'm a retired military officer. I have taught school. That's important. I was raised in an educator's family. I have been a teacher. I taught at Parkland High School for 5 years. Okay, and then we went back into engineering. I'm a small business owner. I know how things work from the budget side. I know how education works. I know how the teachers are handled through the administration. What I have to offer is experience. I've been on the board for 1.5 years. I took over my dad's position when he opted to retire at age 90. The board had a committee and they selected me among one of the applicants to fill that. I'm here now. I enjoy it. I understand, and I'm here to tell you, with the questions, tell you how very important and how very variety of programs supplied by the by EPCC. Okay.
Okay. In what ways is EPCC on the right track, and in what ways does it need to change course?
Okay. On the right track, I would say that we're on the right track. If we need to change course, it will probably be to move faster. Let me tell you what we have done. In this last year in Chicago, 2016, EPCC was selected as the #1 community college in the nation. 1,200 colleges selected by the American Association of Community Colleges. We were selected as a regional Western Equity Award winner out of the American Association for Community College Trustees. We're moving, we know how to educate, but our focus is student success. Our focus is getting out. There's something now that's coming out called the 60 by 30 plan for Texas, where we're going to have 60% of the people aged 25 to 34 with a degree in the state of Texas. This is all a result of a study that was done by Georgetown University, and it's given to by the Texas Higher Education Commission. Since the depth of recession, there have been 11.6 million jobs created, but out of that, only 80,000, less than 100,000, only 80,000 people with high school graduates. What you need to do, what we're looking at, is that we need to supply people with a certificate, an associate's degree, or a 4-year degree. Okay, and we have 60-something programs. We're the ones that supply you with oh, there's my ding. We're the ones that supply you with certificates, EMT, dental, fire, 2-year associate's education, 4-year prep for 4-year school.
What sets you apart from your opponents?
I'm not sure that I can handle that in that I don't know my opponents. I've never met them. I mean, I've seen them sitting here. We met at the community college when we drew for ballot positions, so I don't know. So what I have to offer is experience. Okay, I went to New Mexico State University. I have an undergraduate degree in physics. I have an undergraduate degree in mathematics with honors. I found out that qualified me to go back to school, so I have a master's degree in engineering. I'm a registered petroleum engineer. I'm also a retired lieutenant colonel in the Army. I worked for Ford Motor Company. I worked for El Paso Natural Gas. I worked for Kerr-McGee. I worked for Exxon. I'm a registered petroleum engineer in the state of Texas. I hold administrator certificates in educational administration and teacher certificates both in New Mexico and Texas. I'm qualified to handle any administration job in Texas, K-12 up to, but not including the superintendent. Okay. We actually then, when I left El Paso, El Paso Natural Gas left me, gave me the opportunity to teach for a while. We went back into engineering. We built a company, and we were important enough that some people back east decided to buy us about 18 months ago. Since then, I'm retired. I've been devoting my time to learning how EPCC works.
You're sitting in a Westside Democrats meeting, so
Yes.
I would like to ask what you have done in terms of being active in the Democratic Party, and also what initiatives you have. You said you're on the board currently. What initiatives you have to make changes that will improve EPCC?
I have to admit, I'm a registered Republican, okay? But where I started this, believe it or not, is that I actually remember when President Eisenhower was elected to his second term. I admired the guy, not for becoming a Republican, because he was a general. I was 10 years old, and I said, hey, that's the guy. And as it grew along, you know, I guess I gravitated to the Republican Party. I'm still a registered Republican, but I don't pull the lever, okay? I really vote the issue, I vote the man, okay? I vote the person. I think if I started out that way and then I would switch parties and switch this back and forth because whatever winds blow, that'd be hypocritical. I started out as that's who I am, but what I do is let's sit down, let's talk about who you are, who I am. Let's talk about what we believe, what's going to be the best for us, okay?
So then, I have a follow-up to that.
Sure.
Did you happen to vote for our current Commander-in-Chief?
For President Trump, yes I did. You asked also what I've done to improve the community.
What you feel you're gonna do going forward to make dramatic changes to the EPCC and improvement?
Okay, what we've done right now is that we have just released a bond issue of 105. We actually have $115 million worth of construction. We're going to manage construction projects at all 5 campuses. There's 7 programs. Okay, that's going to be done, and we're on the program. Matter of fact, I just came from the facilities meeting. We're going to be through and have class ready by the end of 19, and then we're going to start with another $250 million bond project. We're going to do additional lab classroom facilities, and we're going to open a new classroom. We're working with the Department of Army. We're going to open up a new community college out at Fort Bliss.
Thank you.
It's a closing remarks, right? Yes, Mr. Uxer, you get one minute closing.
I offer experience. I offer the fact that I've been there. I offer the fact that I like this job. I think I understand now. I'm beginning to understand what is involved in being a representative. I'm the representative for the Westside. We're about essentially everything from Sunland Park and Mesa north all the way to New Mexico county line. I'm here to help that. The idea is, and my theme is students first. But one of my focus is I'm dedicated to making sure that your tax dollars and your tuition, okay, are spent wisely, because we're not going to get very much more from the state of Texas.